Your boy Ziggler Wiggle, you understand me? Back at you like I left some. Look at you, check this out. Nolazine TV, you understand me? We represent New Orleans. This man travel all over the world, but in the name of Jesus, we believe. Nolazine TV, Ziggler Wiggle. We getting it in and we getting it out of our system.
Wow, what's young? This your dog Shell, the young thugger, aka Thugger Man Taliban, and you now locked in a motherfucking Nolazine TV. Yeah, dog.
We finally got him. He supposed to do an interview with us 3 years from now.
Man, you know,
finally got him.
We both down bad as fuck. We went to school together, so it shouldn't have been.
And that nigga hated me, bro. We about to fight about 3 times.
No, son, let me tell you what this nigga used to be doing, man. He been a smooth talker. That was just him and telling, but you a smooth operator, man. But I used to sit at the table with the bitches. And we ain't had too many niggas at our school, and then the niggas that was there, they knew each other, like, and I only fuck with like Lim, I fuck with him. That bitch was getting mad at me one day because I was at the table with the hoes. I think he was trying to get at the table too. So he threw a little fit. I'm looking at him like, bitch, what you doing, bitch? Man, fuck all that. He bucking and everything. Let him at, y'all think, Darren. Alright. That's why I tell him he a smooth motherfucker.
Let's just jump into the interview.
Yeah.
We gonna leave all of this. This gonna be raw like a podcast.
You did.
Okay, so for the world, tell them where you from.
Man, I'm from New Orleans, bro. Like, if you sum it up, like, I was born in the third ward. My mom's got the house on the West Bank. I grew up in the East Skyview. I went to school uptown, you hear me? So it's some all over. I went to school. I went to Abe, Livingston, fucking Higgins, New Orleans Free School. Nigga, I even went to the Catholic school. Birdman went to uptown on Toledano.
And you went to the fake Catholic school with me?
Yeah, bitch. We went to uptown. I tell you, I'm from all over.
We graduated the same year.
Big old Salmon 126, you already know.
Nah, but speaking of our school,
General.
people didn't even realize our school was so fucked up.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody had a gun.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own gun. Like it was it was part of our uniform.
In the whole Christian school.
Matter of fact, when they got actually killed, God bless the dead, the police actually came start searching us.
What's so fucked up about that? God bless the dead little Lionel, you hear me? I had sold them little bitches that weed, you hear me? That they was.
Oh, that drove pops. I had. That's the first time I got high.
I sold them niggas that weed, dog. And they got into it. I wish I would have never sold them niggas that weed, brother. That dude probably is still. But that bitch Lionel, that bitch was like.
That bitch was amped.
He was like one of them niggas who just come home from one of them.
He won't fight everybody.
He had them beat the little dudes up, man. Both of them.
Yeah, together. Well, that's funny. Like people don't realize, like that school was just like you had to be ready to handle your own. Yeah, everybody fucked up. Everybody fucked up in their own way.
It was different. Shout out to Miss Jackson.
Man, you know Miss Jackson worked for Spirit?
Man, fuck.
I saw. Man, you gotta come back in there, man.
Fuck no, man.
I saw.
Man, Miss Jackson.
I was going there for Miss Jackson worked for Spirit. She head over to Spirit.
I probably saw and ain't paid attention to her, dog.
Oh, she knew me. Hey, she scared me once she look. I'm gonna tell y'all, we gonna talk about this on camera. The day we talking about the guy got killed at our school, she actually told him go home. Yeah. She felt that. Yeah. She touched his head and said, "Baby," she prayed. She like, "Baby, go home." Like she felt it in her spirit. Something was gonna happen to him. That man got killed 10 minutes later in front of all of us, in front of everybody.
No cap.
Yeah, real talk, but
no cap. God bless the dead, man. Shout out to Lil Lionel, man.
But we gonna talk about you after high school.
Yeah.
When did growing up? Who influenced you? Far as to I'm not get to the music industry.
I think I always had the passion for music. It's just like I said, I grew up in Skyview, a little bitty hood in the east. But BG had moved his mom and his auntie to our hood, so that's about 96.
If that's confirming, I'm like the story that God told me.
Yeah, so it's like 96 or 95, I think. Yeah, man, Killer's funny because that nigga Killer, dog, if he could have been who he wanted to be, that bitch would be live right now, bro, because he fucked around and made me do this shit. Like, he was rapping and Gardner was rapping, and that nigga introduced me to Birdman one day. Like, bitch, you been writing, now you sound good, bitch. Fuck it, you know Baby about to come around here. I'm like 12 years old, son. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, that bitch Baby about to come through. That nigga hop in the car with Bird. He about to leave, Baby was coming pick him up. That nigga hop in the car with Bird. Yeah, that bitch said, see, my little nigga right here, that bitch ain't number 12. So Bird like, yeah, come here, let me check you out. I rap for the nigga. That nigga like,
you the stomach to the hands?
That's the face. Oh no, he gave me the face first. You hear me? Give me the. So I'm like, damn, this nigga must don't like my shit. You hear me? Because he giving me that boot up, but he fucking with it. He like, how old you is? I told him I'm 12. He like, look, go inside, write something. I'm gonna call you tonight. Check you out. Keem hop in the truck with him, nigga Dirk out, that shit fucked my head up, you hear me? I'm standing up all night, writing, waiting for these niggas to call, you hear me? My auntie like, go your fucking ass to sleep, you hear me? I'm like,
you wait. That's so Birdman stood you up?
Yeah. But it's like I said, like Bird he always was in our hood. Like when Jizzle get locked up, all them niggas pull up in the hood and the Hummers and shit. So it wasn't nothing to bump into him again. So when he see me again, he like, what's him? You been? I'm like, fucking right. And he like, come here, run something to me. So this time he got like Slim in the truck, couple of more niggas. I won't say the nigga. That's all I saw was Slim, to be real with you. But that nigga, he like, come run something to me. So I rap for the nigga. He like, man, look, King, you start bringing that nigga to the studio. Nigga, I'm in Livingston. I'm in like the 6th grade, 7th grade, some shit. King like, what you say? He like, yeah, start bringing that nigga to the studio, you hear me? So, nigga, I'm way in Metairie after school. I'm in Cash Money Studios, you hear me? Nigga, Bird and that bitch introducing me to Mac 10. Like, you know, if you go back and do your history, Mac 10 was signed to them at the time, you hear me? My nigga made me bust something from Mac 10. That nigga Mac 10 tell me, damn, lil homie, you write your own shit? I'm like, fucking right, yeah. That nigga Lack, he was fucking with me. Stone was in there. This was around the time.
Shout out fucking Lack, crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Lack.
And fucking rest in
peace to Stone. This around the time when the breakup was really happening. So now was never there. Jewel was never there. But I used to see Turk in that bitch. Nigga Weezy been that nigga. I'm talking about since him and Mario was hanging together, you hear me? Like, that nigga come in that bitch with his notebook, you hear me? Run something to Baby. That nigga Baby give him that same look he gave. So I'm like, damn, that must mean he like that shit. Nigga send him upstairs to the booth. They got the control room downstairs and they got the booth upstairs, but they got a camera in the booth, so everybody go stand in the doorway of the control room to look at the TV to watch the bitch tune record. One tape, yeah. Man, just that experience fucked my whole life up. Like I knew in my mind, man, I'm never gonna work for nobody. Like I'm gonna make this shit happen. This nigga fucking with me like this the nigga. Like even if he don't never sign me, he let me know I got something. So I just gotta keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And basically that's really where that shit came from, and seeing that bitch BG just, man, Jesus used to be flousing on niggas, dog. Young. 5 cars parked in the driveway. Man, they ain't got enough room over there where we growing up at. This nigga got all these cars in the driveway. Pulling up buku money, fresh as fuck, them hoes loving them. Man, that's what I'm gonna do. I got to do that.
Head in your mind, huh?
Football, I'm too small. I'm fast as a motherfucker. Ex NOPD and JP. Football was too small. Basketball was too small. Rap shit been in me, son. Like, so when I be checking shit out now, I be like, man, this rap shit wow, cause I come from like a few eras, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was opening up for Hot Boy Ronald and them at like 13, 14.
Shout out Hot Boy Ronald with the big red shoes.
Real talk.
I just interviewed Ronald.
Real talk. Ronald vouch, you know that bitch, he saw me performing as I prosper with Trill and them. And he was like,
before you get the Trill, I got a whole bunch of questions. Yeah. So let's bring it back. Like, when did you actually become like? When did you put in your mind like I'm about to be a full-time rapper?
Man, listen. In middle school, I had a.
You do from that day.
Man, nigga was trying to sign me since middle school. Like, nigga, when I met you, when we was in a Christian school,
I knew Christian school.
listen, look, I knew. Man, I got it, cause my mama was one of them. Even with that Cash Money shit, I don't think just cause she from uptown and she know the streets like she know baby other shit. She don't. At this time, people still ain't believing them niggas with that music shit. Niggas still was like, man, them niggas. Not just them niggas shiesty. Them niggas just. They got it going on, and that's, you know, my mom ain't want me into that shit. You feel me? So she wasn't fucking with it. She was like, bitch, you going to school. You could rap when you get out of school, but bitch, you going to school. So
she ain't want you to believe. But like before Birdman actually put a lot of people out from
he
did something that was never probably gonna be done yet.
Yeah. So, big old shout out to Birdman.
So, but we gotta give you a shout out because when Trill was on their rise, you was the only person that was from New Orleans.
Yeah.
So like, I won't even know how their relationship even got started, how you even met Trill, and you also was on Trill at the rise of Webbie and Boosie. So how you even get to that point?
So alright, so boom. Nigga, it's Hurricane Katrina. I got fucked up with Katrina, man. Me and my mom and them was trying to evacuate. She got disabled sisters, so she was trying to move, but we got caught up in the part where they had stopped letting us evacuate. Like, so we had to go in the east and get a fucking hotel room at the Holiday Inn, bro. Like the two-story ones, the ones upstairs and downstairs. Man, so much shit went on around there, bro. Like, it was crazy. So we was stuck in that bitch. We had to get put on a fucking helicopter, dropped off on Causeway. Got the Causeway. They were putting us on all type of buses, but you know us, we rocking, man. You not about to split us up. We can't fit on that bus, we catch another one. They shoot us way to fucking Shreveport. I'm like, man, where the fuck is we going? I didn't even know we was going to no fucking Shreveport, bro. If I knew we was going to Shreveport, I'd have been like, fuck no, you hear me? But look how God worked for a nigga. I end up staying in a fucking shelter out there. You hear me? Me and my dog Mussy out the Goose, you hear me? Shout out to Mussy and Dodo, you hear me? We in the shelter. We link up after the hurricane. I see him, we know each other, so we rocking. We in the shelter, moving around, going to the hood, getting smoke and shit. So we end up bumping into some blood niggas from Queensboro, Shreveport. Shout out to Queensboro. Nigga named Cadillac Black. I'm buying weed from that nigga. That nigga like, man, you look like a little rapper or something. I'm like, I fuck with it, like, you know, but at this time, this nigga's the hurricane. I'm fucked up, man. Fuck a rap. Like, that nigga like, I got a studio, man. You come around there. I know y'all, you know, be in that fucking shelter all day. Just come to the studio. Come drop some shit. I mean, what you could do. I go around there, fuck with him. We end up jamming, you hear me? Like, being 100, like, on some gang shit. So, they got the nigga BJ who used to do the beats from Trill in there. He playing beats, I'm fucking them bitches up. That nigga pulled me to the side. He let him make money. He let him sell beats to these niggas. He way from Baton Rouge. So he and that bitch, he said, man, I know money when I hear. This is a nigga exact word. That nigga said, man, I know money when I hear. BJ is one of the CEO's sister baby daddy. So he locked with the CEO, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some family shit. So the nigga like, man, I know money when I hear. I'm gonna put you down with my people. At this time, bro, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Man, I don't know no fucking Webbie or no Boosie. Like, I'm like, who? You know, like, but when I'm at out there, he like Lil Wayne.
And I was out there too.
Cause the niggas, when he leave, the niggas tell me like, nigga, you don't know who that is? I'm like, fuck, no, like that's how fucked up the
Actually,
music
you know so
scene
funny?
is.
I actually heard Boosie when we was in high school. He was like the 16-year-old rapper.
I ain't
Coming from
listening
BL,
to
I
that
know. But you know, New Orleans niggas like, New Orleans didn't fuck with Baton Rouge. Like, I'm gonna speak to the truth. Like, New Orleans didn't fuck with Baton Rouge like that before Katrina.
I think I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think I bridged that gap. I think I bridged that gap.
Because that's why I wanted to ask you that. Like, how the hell you even got to that point to
So
even,
look,
you the only nigga signed to him?
The nigga lay up there. He like, man, I'm gonna call you when I make it to Baton Rouge. I'm gonna put you down with the CEO of Trill. Now, I done heard of Trill, but I'm still not tuned into Boosie and Webbie music like that. I start fucking around in Shreveport. That shelter shit was getting old, so mine, I'm like, man, what's up? We gotta bust out. What y'all wanna do? I'm like, man, all my partners in Houston, they on some other shit. I ain't really got time for that. Let's go to the A. At this time, it was calm in the A, like it wasn't really lit.
And before the rise of my partner, I ain't gonna say his name on the interview.
Yeah, free him.
For the rise of him.
Shout out my dog Mitch, old murder Mitch.
Oh, yeah, he home. Matter of fact, shout out fucking Mitch.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, fuck it, man. Free Slugger.
Yeah, like that. But
and free my boy Mo. Free Mo.
Murder Mo. But
free Mo.
Yeah, I lay up that shoot out there. Boom, man, that shit. Like nigga stood me up. Nigga ain't never called me. Like it was like the Birdman shit all over again. So I wasn't really tripping. I'm moving and grooving in the A. I'm fucking with niggas who hide out there like I'm fucking rapping and shit. So one day, right before Christmas, I get a phone call. You heard me? I'm like, it's a 225. No, I answer that bitch. I'm like, yo, it's the nigga Turk. He like, what up? I'm like, what up? Who this? He like, nigga, this Turk from Trill. I was out. You hear me? Like, what's up? Yeah, I heard about you. You hear me? What you on? Where you at? I'm like, I'm in Atlanta right now. You know, we got to evacuate this, that, and the third. He like, yeah, I'm building a new studio. You hear me? So as soon as we get this studio up and built, I'ma send for you. He like, let me hear something. Man, I rap for that nigga till the phone died. You hear me? So it took like a little while. That nigga called me though. Once we left Atlanta and came back home and got situated, that nigga called me. He like, what's up? I'm like, what's that? I'm in New Orleans now. He like, alright, boom, I'm about to send somebody to come get you. And send a nigga down there, the Daytona Charger. That was when them bitches first was lit, like, alright. Pull up out that bitch. So now that I'm on some, it feel like I'm on some boot camp shit, cause first I'm from New Orleans. Yeah. Let's get that understood. Second of all, I'm a nigga that they bring it to the label while they already got niggas who moving. So a nigga looking at me like, nigga, who the fuck this little nigga is? Like, but you know a New Orleans nigga gonna be a New Orleans nigga. So when I first go in that bitch, I see the bitch boosting that bitch. He vibing, smoking big old blunt of purple. I'm talking about big fat ass, keep moving. I said, ooh, this when that purple weed was out. I said, ooh, that little bitch.
That granddaddy purple. Ooh, that's the first thing I tried. That bitch gotta kill me.
Ooh, that bitch a little gangster. So look, the little nigga Duke. Shout out to Duke. The nigga Duke, one of the the other CEO family. He like nigga make little decisions and security if needed. You know what I'm saying? So he can walk up on me. He a real gangster too. That bitch, what's up, little New Orleans? I'm like, what's down? He the one who they gonna sit you around and he gonna try to figure you out and go tell them who you know what I'm saying? So he like, what's down, bitch? What you got? I'm like, man, I need to go. He like, oh, you from New Orleans? I know you need to keep moving. I'm like, fucking right. He gonna give me a keep moving, come back. I see the bitch boosting that bitch. The beat come on, the nigga instantly start writing. I walk up on that bitch. I'm like, what you about to put on that bitch? The nigga looked up at me like, I'm like, man, I don't even know whatever I feel. And I took a page out that, you know what I'm saying? When I met him, I said, yeah, I gotta stop going in there trying to create shit. I just gotta let the feelings out. Cause whatever he was writing, the bitch sounded fire. You hear me? Alright. Later on, them niggas it's him, God bless the dead Bleak, Junior, and his cousin Bronson. They got a little boot in that bitch. It's big enough for about 4 niggas to fit in that bitch. We in that bitch shooting dice. That's how me and that bitch get so. We shooting dice, I'm tearing their ass up. It's all them against me. Cause you know, it's mainly Boosie, but you know his clique gonna be with him.
Right.
I'm tearing their ass up, but he steady calling me Lil Selmwad. So you know, it time go by, I'm like, I ain't got Selma. Say you boo, like, you know, I'm from the east side, like, I don't really. He like, no, bitch, my cousin them from out the Selma, you sound just like them. I'm like, man, but you can't be calling me that, cause a nigga from the city will feel like, bitch, you out there telling Boosie them you from the Selma. Yeah. So boom, man, you know, that's how I end up linking with that, you heard, man. Ever since then, like, them niggas ain't never want a nigga to go home. Them niggas, like, kept a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kept a nigga around, like, bitch, don't go home, we got you, like, type shit. So I ended up signing with them niggas. It was like 2006 when I met them. I signed about 2007 or 8. We ended up dropping the Trill, fam. Me and Mouse and Fat. Rest in peace, my little brother Fat. Why Nick?
Matter of fact, well, you speak on Fat, like, you know, most of the industry, and actually, he said that he had the influence from him. Like Young Boy says, Fat is the most influenced person. So I fuck with Top.
I fuck with Top for that. And I don't give a fuck what he do.
Yeah.
He always good in my eyes.
He always talk
that.
real Fat. Like,
just for that. You
like,
know what I mean?
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. Before we even get to this, I'm gonna tell you this. 2000, you see, got signed 2007. When the song came up? 2007?
Probably 2007.
So I'm speaking on, like, you know how like rappers got ops and like they might like the song and they be like, that's a good song, but fuck that bitch ass nigga. So I'm in the club. I'm at the pajama party. The song come on, do what you do, watch my shoes. I'm like, fuck that whole ass nigga shit. Like, in my mind, we just been fighting for a whole year. We been like the year Katrina, man, been fighting a whole year. So I'm like, fuck that whole ass nigga Trill. Fuck that whole ass nigga Shell. So I say with the song hot. I said it. I just jumped on it and I'm like, but I'm saying, I'm telling you,
we came a long way,
but people don't be honest with people. Like, but the song, he came harder than like, so in my mind, like, that's a nice ass song. I know that nigga, but fuck that nigga, man. I'm being honest.
You know how it go. I mean, hey, that come with this shit. I don't be fucked
but
up.
I kind of feel when I see the bloggers and the rappers don't get along, they're like, man, that nigga got a hot song, but fuck that nigga.
Yeah, they definitely on some shit like that. Them niggas definitely, that rap shit funny. That's why that's why I don't really, you know, like I fuck with who I fuck with and I live on, I fuck with who fuck with me. So if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. But if you don't fuck with, like, they got niggas in the industry that know a nigga and act like they don't even know a nigga. But that let me know, man, them niggas scared of
But
you.
I ain't gonna lie, you dropping the song a few months ago showed a lot of people like, damn, this nigga still like the hardest nigga from New Orleans.
Yeah, I got some
and like
shit.
you don't really push, you don't like, for my knowledge, what I see is you don't really try to go hard and push yourself as what people know. So when I say this, I'm gonna just jump in this right for a quick brief moment. Like, are you still signed to Trill, and do you still have situations with you going on?
It's love, like, but it ain't no paperwork. Like,
Okay.
if I can still link, like I can still call, like it ain't no bad.
Hey, but I see Lil Trill still coming.
Yeah, that's my
on
little bro. Like like I said, like when I signed them niggas, it looked like a family thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the niggas made me feel like I was family. So we forever fam. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no paperwork. Like I fuck with Turk, I fuck with Mel, but ain't really no paperwork. I'm Thugger Music Group CEO right now. You understand me? I'm looking for artists, preferably youngins. Yeah.
You can't with no niggas the same age as you.
Nah,
listen.
I don't want no nigga around my age. I need a young nigga that's gonna listen and, you know, he gotta be hot.
Well, speaking of Boo, using the Trill movie on the Ghetto Story.
A lot of niggas. Let me clear this up before you ask me that.
Oh, let me about
a
that.
lot of niggas think, man, you signed to Boosie. I'm not signed to Boosie. I never was signed to Boosie. No, but I wanted to clear that up. I'm signed to Trill Entertainment. Boosie signed to Trill Entertainment right now. You know what I'm saying? So we label mates. That's my dog. Like that's my nigga. Like,
That was my question. Was like, you know, people might not see y'all together.
Yeah.
I just want to know, you know, what to speak on. Like, how is y'all relationship right now?
I just got that bitch a show for $50K.
Oh, he love you.
I just text him, bitch.
Oh, he love you.
nigga in Woo the Woo trying to spend. That nigga told me, bitch,
I love
60.
I love Woo.
60, bitch. That's that's you know that's my people. That's your you know who that is. I ain't gonna disclose who it is, but you know who that is, and you be screaming free him some hand left for you know T. They like you know what I'm saying. Put that together. They trying to put you on the show. They got 40 for you. He like I take the 50. They give him 50. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. I got his number. He got my number. It's love. That bitch want me to come out there, but it's just I'm grown now. And
You can't move like that.
yeah, I got kids.
I fuck with him. Like we come down here,
dog,
his people.
man.
Shout out to everybody that's around him. Like they like his uncle, even his uncle Heavy. Like they all show me man love. He crazy. He out his body. He out his body. He out his body.
Heavy a motherfucker, dog. Like I said, bro, that shit, all that shit, like a family.
But like I want to know what the experience was for you, being from New Orleans, being in the movie, just being in Paris. Cause I know, like in our mind, like we like from being from New Orleans, we the head of Louisiana.
Right.
We don't claim Louisiana, but when you in Baton Rouge, your mind is, man, we run this bitch.
See, that's the thing, and this why they got a little bit of an edge on their shoulders. Nigga Chop said something on the ground the other day. Ruffle rap Instagram up talking about Baton Rouge rappers don't like New Orleans rappers.
And that's not true.
That's not true.
Mr. Kane was my Speaking
of
of that, Mr. was my first interview.
Yeah,
Mr.
man,
been showing me
Mr.
love.
Game.
Matter of fact, long live J Dirty.
You hear me?
Yeah, like you know, like
so,
yeah.
But it's like they still got a chip on their shoulder though
Of
because
course.
they're the capital of the state. Do we realize that Baton Rouge is the capital of the state? No, we
But
don't
also-
because we the livest. So we feel like you said, like we run shit. Like, but they know that, so they be already on guard. Like that's what I mean by they got.
They don't even address us as New Orleans. They're like, man,
that city.
They're like, that city lit. They're like, that city, y'all be cutting up.
City.
Like I saw an interview like last week. They're like, man, see from Baton Rouge might have 1 or 2 murders, but that might equal up to 10 murders that happened that day in New Orleans. Like New Orleans is different. But I was riding up the street last day. I'm like, damn, all these people getting killed. We ain't got that many people live here.
Nah, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's the youngins, dude. Cause niggas like, you know, niggas.
In your hood, matter of fact, we go to the fucking East. I call that bitch Grand Theft Auto.
Man, that bitch the wicked East.
But I like these. When I was young, you know, I went round the Goose and all them long ass streets.
It was nice. It was
They had their areas.
Yeah.
Before
you know
Katrina,
where to go.
you know how to go in Tower Lane, you know that Skyview, the Goose, you know, checkerboard,
You're gonna be in them
Bunker
areas.
Hill. They had their areas,
Yeah.
but they had good areas. But now, shit, that bitch.
Shit, all that shit
Good luck.
look the same.
Good luck,
Look,
especially at the gas station.
Look,
Good
that's
luck.
my hood. You hear me? I tell my girl I joke all the time. Hey, you going to the East? She be like, no. I'm like, oh, if you going, you better get you some gas.
You don't
Before
even
you
gas.
touch that bitch, don't go to no gas stations in the East, man. Yeah, them little bitches out there.
That bitch a haunted house.
Yeah, that bitch wicked, bro. But it's because, like, when I was coming up, it wasn't niggas from the East. It was niggas who was put in the East that was from everywhere.
Displaced.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas who was from out the projects that they tore down, so they threw them in Skyview. Like, man, we had the 9th wall in the Skyview, the 7th wall, the 3rd wall, the 17th.
Speaking of people like the 9th wall, y'all got people like Wild Bill. Shout out Wild Bill.
Man, Wild Bill out the fucking East, man. Don't let Billy tell y'all he from no fucking 9th wall.
Yeah.
Billy from that fucking East side.
I'm
I
saying
remember when I was a little boy, that
All
bitch
that
had that
Pokemon
fucking
shit.
blue Cutlass, baby blue. He was riding through the East. He wasn't in the 9th wall.
Ooh, I'ma send that bitch up.
Yeah, that's my dog.
9th wall, Billy Millie.
Wow, that's my dog. Wow, Wilder vouch for it though. Wilder let you know, like, Wild one of them niggas that used to walk with me to the studio when I was a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas knew. Like, I'm one of them niggas from the hood that niggas like, that little bitch gonna make it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think it's good that he had Wild in front of his name, so you need to know what type of person he
already
is
know.
before you even run across him.
You already
Wild.
know. Watch out. Yeah.
Watch out. Stay out the way.
Watch out, man. Watch out.
You gotta be behind the camera and him.
I got 2 questions for you, dog.
What's up, baby?
So what's your relationship with Webbie like right now? Like y'all still stay in touch or like?
Yeah, I still fuck with bro. He still, you know, he got his son. He trying to push his son right now. So I think his focus on that. But you know, when they keep it real all the way 1,000. This Nolazine TV. I ain't gonna cap. Me and Webbie never really had a relationship. Cause he not even the type to be vocal. Like, I've been signed with them niggas for 10 years. Like, let's just say I've been around them niggas for 10, 15 years. Me and that nigga probably only had 3 real conversations. And we done had to be in the tour bus together. We done had to sleep in the same fucking hotel. Like, it be like, what's up, bitch? What's up, thug? What's up, savage? And you got smoke, you got a go. Like, it don't be nothing like, we had one conversation where he fucked me up. And I was like, ooh, that bitch almost had me because he took it somewhere else. And I was like, oh, I thought that bitch was talking about this. You hear me? But that's my dog. Like, we 100. It ain't really nothing like, you know.
I feel you. One last question. Do you think being with Trill kind of made niggas think you was from Baton Rouge?
Most
like,
definitely. Most
definitely.
Definitely. Like, niggas really thought, like, I even get niggas who be fans, like, they be like, much love from such and such to BR. I be like, nah, bro, I'm from New Orleans.
I thought you from Baton Rouge for a long time.
Yeah, but you know, that's because I had to, like, I switched my style to fit in with them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on some whole other shit. That's why them niggas fucked it with me, because when they met me, they like, damn, this bitch could do a little bit of everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to switch my whole style to even fit in with them. So niggas definitely thought I was from BR. But that's why every chance I got, if you go back and you listen to songs I was on, nigga, I'm repping. Like, New Orleans, East Side, nigga, yeah, cause I'm getting it, niggas. You from here? No, they don't even look like this out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they well, you know, vibes and probably now they got dreads, but no, real talk. When I first went to BR, man, them dudes wasn't wearing no dreads and all that shit. Them dudes they call it a bob, it's the afro.
Yeah.
They well froze and the Boosie fade, man. That's about it. I saw a nigga with braids one time out there, bitch. Other than that, you about to get this Boosie fade, this Webbie fro, you dig?
Yeah, the pick. He
definitely gotta pick which one you gonna get. Cause like Fat had
the Webbie fro.
But that's why I say back to that.
But he was wearing designer shit though.
Shout out to that boy, young boy, dog. Like, when I look at that nigga, man, Casey, the diamonds in the teeth and all that, man, we been doing this shit. Like, man,
you did that 10 years prior.
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? When a nigga cut their hair, like, Fat died with that new little young nigga look. All them niggas, man, young boy, when you see young boy, man, nigga.
But the dopest part about all them giving a shout out, he wasn't even the hottest nigga on Trill ever yet. So
he was
gonna
be something though.
Yeah,
for
all them to rap for Fat, it shows a lot.
He was that young nigga. He was that young nigga.
That's because they liked him, but they didn't know how to say it. So when he died, it was like, yeah, I've been fucking.
And also, like Fat never had no solo career.
Yeah,
it was y'all career, like it was you Fat.
He bust out the group probably when he did the DJ Khaled mixtape. Okay. And I heard, I'm like, ooh, that little bitch trying to, cause he wasn't never really a good rapper. So when I got next to him, I used to be like coaching him a little bit, like, no, bitch, don't say that, say this, like, say it like this. Right. But he always was himself. He never like took it like it was trying to sound like me. Right. He always made it his way, like I say, you could hear it in the nigga. If you knew Fat, I'd just go back and listen to him, bro. That nigga talk like Fat, but that shit's scary to me. I be listening to that little bitch. Yeah, I be listening to that bitch music thinking that's youngin'. But he grew up on that, like, you gotta think, all them niggas, that was a young nigga from BR that died. Yeah, right. So all the young niggas wanted to be like him. Gates ain't gonna tell you, but he definitely tapped into that Fat when he came home. Shout out to Boosie.
Oh, wait a minute. Nolazine make them hoes scream. You understand me? You want a t-shirt? You want a half a wife beater with a hole in it? You want a pair of short pants with 6 holes in it with all your coochie hanging out on the side? Holler at your people, baby. ziggler way, you understand me? Lock the cock on this BLOCK, you understand me? A beautiful day.